Welcome to the campfire. Let's get right back into Death Stranding 2. So, again, I mean, the way events are going, it seems like we're near the end. I'm hoping to be able to finish this today. Let's see. Alright, so we're just gonna sleep first. Got it. At least again, we're not covered in blood and viscera. Okay. That. Let's check on Lou, I guess. And the pod. The pod. Oh. What the heck was that about? All right. That was kind of cool.
The site you'll be putting on the grid is the Southern Environmental Observatory. But there have been some developments. Armed survivalists have established a base in between us and the observatory, and they've also set up some chiral jammers.
Okay.
We won't be able to proceed with our plans until they're out of commission. And that's not our only concern.
Which means we've got to go fight a bunch of enemies.
We have every reason to assume that they're making preparations to hinder our efforts. I'm afraid it's only going to get tougher from here on. Once you find
Fair.
preparations, accept this main.
Yep. Well, guess let's go. Alright. Okay, so we're back here. And guess the observatory is down here. Or here. And there's one new base. Okay. Whatever works.
Did you sleep well, sir? Repairs to the DH. We're ready for you to chart it. The main cannon is being fitted as well, but it'll take a while. I'll let you know when it's ready. Anyway, the new and improved DHV. Finish off anything you need, then prepare to continue. We're counting on you.
Yep. Let's get moving. Alright, so we've got to take out those guys and eliminate the chiral jammer.
Sam, your next order requires that you accomplish two specific objectives. First of all, you are to proceed to the armed survivalist base and destroy all the chiral jammers so long as even a single one remains active. It is therefore essential that you remove this impediment before proceeding. Our latest reports indicate that there are hostiles on site who are equipped with electromagnetic shields. This would
Okay.
give them a significant defensive advantage, so engaging them head-on in a firefight. If you intend to go on the offensive, consider the properties of your weapons carefully before deciding which. After you have destroyed all the chiral jammers at the enemy,
But you don't tell me what the electromagnetic defenses do.
A contingent of ghost mechs has been sighted.
So that's a good
dangerously
question.
close to the facility. We need to bring it onto the chiral network before these mechs can get into position and prevent. Once you've extended network coverage, the DH
Alright.
there's no time.
Well, our best option for movement is... Actually, it looks like going up and over. Go here and then ride on in.
Delivery route finalized.
And once we're done there, it's
Commencing route creation.
heading this way. Alright, fair enough. So let's start with... We got 2 of everything. Let's also grab one of those. And we'll grab those out. Yep. We'll place in the backpack, and then we're gonna go to our backpack. So those are fine. Oh, that's all in the... yeah. So this one can be scrapped. May end up holding on to and using that. Yeah, that one needs to be scrapped. Anything else? That needs to be replaced and replaced. Fabricate. Let's put that on. Okay. Alright. There we go. Figured it was better just to get it done and not worry about speeding up through it. So... we're on a quote-unquote time limit that doesn't seem to be much of a limit. We've got one weapon on here, which is good. Not that I think I'll be utilizing the truck much in combat, but... we'll deal with that when we get there. Didn't break that up, did I? Didn't hit the marker. Oh. And that's the weird part, is like... I almost expected to have more enemies to have to deal with up to this point. But at the same time, I'm not really complaining that we didn't, because it's kind of been interesting, nonetheless. Alright, so this is the enemy. They got a truck out there. Alright. Let's throw out... okay. Did these just not... oh yeah, it works. Okay. Just keep chucking these into the battlefield. So we're gonna need the help. He's already down. Already down. Okay, so their electromagnetic shields don't really do a whole lot of good. Takes an extra couple bullets. Okay, not a big deal. Still got 4 of these following us. And... yeah, they take an extra couple shots. Alright. Grenade launcher. Looks like Buddy's already down. Maybe. Where was this supposed to be a big threat? That's the question. Take you down. There. Down. Down. He's at least hurt. Who knows if he's actually down, though. Oh, he's down. Down. Come on. Come up behind me. Okay. Down. Down. Okay. Next one is down there. Looks like. Well, that should be easy enough. Oops.
Great job. No more jammers to worry about. Let's head to the Southern Environmental Observatory.
Alright. Let's get back to the truck and get moving. Hey. Okay. I mean, yes, coming in here with all the power and weapons we needed probably made that even easier, but... Oops. I ran into the wall while carrying it. I wonder what happened to our floating sentries. Oh, they're down here, just laying, chilling. So we're gonna bring those back with us. So that's 3. Where's the 4th one? Or did the 4th one get destroyed and I wasn't paying attention to it? Oh, it's not here. Alright. Let's get things into the truck and head on south for the next whatever we're gonna have to deal with. There. Now we're down 1, but you know what? Good enough. Works for me. So next, where's our other? Oh, we're coming up on it. We're good. We good?
With the remaining hostiles over there.
Okay.
Just focus on getting you and your Cupid to the observatory and putting it on the grid ASAP. You can do it.
Fair. I'm aware I can. These guys haven't even noticed me. It's not like I'm being quiet. Just keep ramming through things and... Oh. There we go. Let's just drop down through here. Whee! Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured this is going to be how this went. A little too easy to get around them, yada yada. Where are we going? Right there? Yep.
Okay, just a bit further now.
Just gotta find our way up. Right there. Oh. Oh. Gatequake. And these guys getting ready to fight us. Woo. Oh, a couple of those. That should be fun. Oh, what the?
All these ghost mechs
Why?
managed to make it this far. The
Ah.
is in danger. We need to eliminate them before
Why
they
did it
happen.
do that? That is annoying. Alright. Okay. They're coming up through the ground.
Get behind cover!
Working on it. Just a couple of grenades does the work. Oh, I missed that last one. Hoo-wee. This could be fun. Is that it down? No, it's getting back up. Okay. Alright, I had to complain, like, things could be harder, yada yada. Had to say anything about it. Oh, come on.
Reinforcements. Here they come, Sam.
Yeah. Oh no! God, the exploding guys. Yeah, Luke, not in a good moment to do this. Shoot. I almost need another grenade launcher. Okay, got another one back up. Go down for good, dang it. And the next one. Alright, now it's just you, big boy. Well, you and whoever to our right is firing. And I'm out of, what, rounds for that. Okay, now you're doing your fancy bring in your allies quick. Yep. Alright. It's just him. Alright, what else do we have? Got 3 rounds left with this, why not? Alright, we had some spare ammunition left over. Fair enough.
Oh, honestly, Sam, you're incredible.
Well, it's not like they can
Be able to connect them
take me out permanently anyways. There we go.
Welcome site, mate. Not sure we'd have survived if you hadn't shown up when you did. Let me check your order info.
Yeah?
You went on a rampage. Bloody brilliant job. You know,
I
can't imagine
mean,
what
did
would
I
happen to this
get a
place if you never come
choice?
along. I really can't. And now we can finally get on the Chiral
I
network.
don't recall getting a choice. You went on a rampage. I don't recall getting an option to go in quiet. So loud and proud it was. Alright, so we've still got a few more spots. Looks like they'll push us through at least another 2 regions. There. Let's keep moving.
Connection is good. Now I think we can relax a little bit. More accurate observations ought to help too. Speaking of which, we've detected abrupt chiral field disruptions in several indicative of plate gate emergence, I reckon. Keep expanding network coverage. Unfortunately, though, the tar currents near our facility are still looking awfully rough, so we can't declare our emergency resolved just yet. The DHB
Fair.
Magellan won't be able to join you here either. It's gonna take some work to get to... I'm afraid I can't do much for you given the circumstances, but just know that we're all...
Mm-hmm. Something seems up about all that.
Uh-oh. Itarga.
Yep. Kind of figured that was coming. And this time it's fire, not lightning.
You know, truth be told, I don't really care if you and your crew link up the continent or not. Because I'm here just for one reason.
Get up!
And that's to make you suffer. Can't kill a repatriate for good. Boy, you're about to learn. There's far worse things than dying. So, let's kick it off with some pain.
I mean... yeah? Being charred to a cinder would rather hurt. Alright. Fair. What's next? Get up, Sam.
Everlasting flamethrower here has a little bit of an appetite for Kyrie. So, the moment you come back from the scene all covered in the stuff, flames roar to life, the body starts to burn once more. You will writhe in agony. And then you will die. And you'll return once more.
Fair.
Nothing you can do to get you out of it.
That's what you seem to think.
And it won't be long before the pain becomes more physical.
Okay, so what's the other option? Don't see another choice here. Unless we could repatriate into Dolman for a minute, but...
You all caught up now? And that thing and its colorful past? The whole child of a partner who betrayed you once upon a time thing, I mean.
yeah, we've gotten that part there, Higgs.
That's it. Suffer for me, baby. Well, there ain't no turning gazer for you, Sam. No crossing over to the other side.
Well,
So suffer.
that's kind of what you think, Higgs.
Through the day you were born.
Does Higgs not know that we were the very first BT, so ruining the day we were born is kind of part of the life? Or not BT, BB. My bad. I misspoke, not... yeah. Not that I legit thought for a minute there that we were the first BT. Okay.
I'll stay with you by your side. Close your tired eyes and I'll
I mean... Oh, I have to press the button over and over again. That makes... Okay. I was hoping it was a hold button, but... I'm guessing if we can get outside of the entryway, that somebody will see what's going on from the Magellan. And the force of will, and yada yada. Again, is there another choice? Could I be doing something different here? No? The baby inside of us is getting a little angry. Alright, Higgs. Troy Baker does an amazing job as Higgs, though, to be fair. I mean... God dang it. He plays a deranged, angry man with a side of humor just so well. He only does that because the planes are starting to go out. Alright, I guess one more time. Okay. And she dives down into the tar. And of course, and tomorrow's a frickin' superhero. And headbutts. God dang it. Oof. Oh yeah. There's the Magellan. Oh, main cannon firing. That is so creepy.
Oops. Catch you later.
Oh, now he can just jump. That's kind of... Where's he getting more powers from?
Music of death and resurrection. Before his heart is completely incinerated, he returns to us. His body is restored for only to be burned again. Don't. Even if you speed up time, the flames won't die. Come on, Sam. Come on.
Okay.
I don't know what to do.
Get Rainy out here. Did nobody think about getting Rainy out? Like, I understood the whole idea of forcing my way out of the shelter was to get the DHV Magellan to see us and know that something was wrong. And obviously Rainy was the only answer to the fire. I mean, given that she's water. I mean, ow. That whole suit would have to be replaced at this point. Jeez. I mean, I'm glad all three... There's Dolman. I'm glad all three of them came to rescue him, but Tomorrow was pretty much the savior of the whole thing. Being a superhero and all.
We've extended chiral network coverage all the way to the Southern Environmental Observatory, and it's all thanks to Sam. His injuries have completely healed too. Deadman, by way of Hartman's Ha, said as much after he finished his examination.
Trust
Fair.
me, Fragile. I'm a doctor, and I know Sam's body better than just about anyone. He's doing fine. No need to worry.
The only problem is how many... I mean,
Thanks to a healthy dose of Rainey's Corfol.
when you die that many times and experience death, that's got to have some psychological effect.
To die and be resurrected so many times in quick succession? I feared the worst. It's a miracle he made it through.
I'm sorry to say that the tar currents near the Southern Environmental Observatory are still unstable. Consequently, we'll need to keep the DHV Magellan here to defend the facility for the time being. All things considered, paving the way to Terminal Fort Knott is a Herculean task, and Sam's going to have to dig deep to see it done.
Don't worry, Sam's up for the challenge.
Thanks to Tarman and Deadman's
I may have misjudged, and this is actually just the end of Act 3, and we're going into Act 4.
And this journey was also meant to give Sam's mind an opportunity to heal. Isn't that right, Fragile? Soon, we'll have linked up our final objective. This will mark the end of our travels together. Which means the time to have that conversation with Sam is fast approaching. I believe we should tell him sooner rather than later. But what do you think? Well, perhaps I should broach the subject first. Something wrong?
Lou's not looking right in there.
Here, show me.
Looks like there's a BT in there.
It's almost like Lou's fading away.
Is that so? And I'd say we're making progress.
I don't understand.
She asked me to help.
To be your therapist.
Before we set out on our journey together, Fragile, she asked me to help you. To act as your therapist so that you could process the loss of your child. Sam, hear me out. Lou's been gone for a long, long time now.
No. Lou's right here. We just traveled across Australia together. I'll show you.
The picture. And the VV pod is empty.
The pod you brought on this journey has been empty from the start. The truth is, I'm the one who's been operating your Odra deck, and it's because of that connection that I was able to share your flashbacks.
Hey, Sam. Can you take a picture of us?
Do you see? Nothing has changed. The pod has always been empty. We decided not to dispute what you said you saw, but to give you the support you needed instead.
Fair.
In this way, we believed we could help you come to terms with Lou's death.
Wait, what do you mean Lou's death? What are you talking about?
I mean...
Please understand, Sam. We never
The very beginning of the game happened.
Fragile was only worried about you.
I couldn't stand to leave you there. Broken. I wanted you to live. To move forward.
So from the beginning, Lou was never there?
But
Been
what
alone
would...
this whole time.
And that's the question then, is what was he seeing?
Death can tear us apart. We'll always be connected.
No, we won't. And that's that.
Trust me, Sam. We will always be with you, no matter what. You will never, ever be alone.
Because Fragile's there with you, too. Just saying. Yeah, fair. Probably needs a shower. Folded clothes is a different question. I kind of wondered at the point where it never needed to be connected back to a still mother or anything else. How they were going to play with that, but ripping my heart out and throwing it on the ground, stomping on it is a good method. Kojima. I understand the route that they took with it, but sometimes ripping the Band-Aid off would have been better, I think. They did exactly what friends would do. We don't want to hurt you, so we will try to guide you gently to it. To the answers, to the truth. But... sometimes that Band-Aid has to be pulled off. I mean, eventually it does. Which is what they've now done. Whether they had to or not. Which I think they had to, but... What's the matter at this point, dude? I half expect Sam just to say, go F yourself, let's get out of here, but...
Your next and final destination.
Oh, come on, dude.
Unforeseen difficulties. Connecting the final node to the network is not going to be as
Yep.
Hartman has a device at his lab that should allow us to resolve, but the DHV Magellan must remain stationed located at the southern...
Yeah, of course.
This far. Sam, you take as long as you need, but whenever you're ready, access the terminal at Hartman's lab.
Fair enough. Well, I suppose. Yeah, we know they're there. Okay. What do we got to examine here? Okay. There's another book there. But we still grab Moby Dick. Okay.
Certain parallels can be drawn between Captain Ahab's pursuit and the Prometheus myth. Prometheus is a deity said to have stolen fire from the heavens in order to give it to humans. In essence, he bestowed upon them the power of the gods themselves. This power manifested as technology. Humans crafted tools.
Well, yeah, Prometheus is the story of being gifted fire and humanity wielding it, learning to use fire.
Struggle against the forces of nature.
Yes.
We ourselves are arguably living out our own Prometheus myth as we fight to overcome the Death Stranding. No, we definitely are.
Yeah? Alright, well, let's get back to it, I suppose. Let's get to the surface. Question is, are we going to bother with the BB pod anymore? No. Okay. Alright.
Sam, Tarman here. I want you to take a good look at the DHV Magellan. Her main cannons are operational, and it's all thanks to you. Contact us whenever you require fire support, and we'll be sure to oblige.
Fair. Alright, let's put things away here that we don't need. Come on. This. They can all be put away. And I think that kind of covers. We'll recycle this one and make a new one. Give us one of these. Fabricate. Yep. There. Yep, network stabilizer. So now it's just get on the road again. I mean, we can grab all these. Could we not put it on our back? Oh no, we can only just grab these. So what I was thinking about doing was grabbing things, putting them away. Or recycling them, rather. And then we'll start the journey to the south, to Hartman's lab. I mean, we could put everything away, hop in the transponder. But that would mean we'd have to make everything at the other end that we need, including a vehicle. Alright, so this. Put one of those away, sure. What else do we need? Do we have? So we got one of those, we're keeping that one. Keeping that one. Alright, recycle all that. Fair enough. Alright. Let's grab the truck and get going.
You came here by way of the transponders then?
Yeah, I just teleported.
It's a rather quick and efficient.
It is, except for I lose everything that was on my back. Which I just put away in the Magellan anyways.
When we take a look, as for the car.
Alright, come on. Yeah?
Network infrastructure between the Southern Environmental Observatory and to address this, we've decided to reroute network traffic.
Oh my god, so we've got to do so much more. No! Ah, fair enough. It's not like I'm actually upset about doing more.
To utilize the way stations situated between the two sites. The device required to activate them is stored at this facility. Collect it before. You know what to do, Sam. We'll rendezvous once.
Alright. So this is... oh jeez, there is a lot to do at these places still. Okay, so we gotta go to that north section from here. Oh god. Is there a good way to get there? Alright. Think I'm going to do some work. So we're going to call it here and finish up tomorrow. Thank you for joining me here by the campfire. If you like the video, like it. If you have questions, comments, concerns, witty remarks, recommendations, and suggestions, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you want to. Join the Discord if you want to. And as always, have a wonderful day.